Hi everyone, good morning. This is Amanda here from Panda Paws, etc. Welcome to my YouTube channel and my very first YouTube video ever. I'm very excited to talk to you today about the setup I have in my personal sized Malden in the color ochre. Like a lot of others in the planner community, I have tried so many different planners, so many different inserts, and I just can't seem to find anything that really suits my needs. So I think I have finally found that, and I would just like to share that with you today. So here is my planner. It is the personal size. I do carry it with me in my purse every day. So from a size and weight standpoint, the personal is definitely what works best for me because it's not quite as heavy as the A5. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's pretty stuffed. I have a lot of stuff in here. Here's the top. You can see the tabs I have on there. But I think it has just about everything that I need on a regular basis. So let's jump right in here and take a look. So the first thing we'll see over here on the left-hand side is the Malden has a lot of pockets, which I love. I'm crazy about anything with pockets, so this suits me just right. Here in this back pocket, I have just some various stickers that I use on a regular basis. I keep them in this little zipper pocket here. It doesn't quite fit in the holes, which is okay because I just keep it back here, and it kind of protects the leather here from the rings when it's closed. I have some sticky notes. I have my Office Max rewards card. I have your famous page flags here with the arrows. I have some page flags here. They're just paper page flags I use for future planning. And then I have some sticky tabs here. And then in this zipper pocket, all I have is some postage stamps and some paper clips. So moving on, over here I have a fly leaf. This is the one that came with the Filofax. These dividers I made myself just by tracing the dividers that came with the Filofax, and I've got 6 of them with some extra tabs kind of in between here and there. They're not labeled because I pretty much know what I've got in there. I may at some point put labels on them, maybe not. So the first section is my calendar section. I've got your year at a glance here that I pulled off of Pinterest, I believe it is, but I'll try and put the link down below. I know a lot of you have probably seen this before. I just cross off the month as we pass by. Next, we move into the actual calendar. So I don't have a separate monthly section and a weekly or daily section because I have just started using the DIYFish inserts. And at first, I thought these are going to be overwhelming. There's a lot of different things to look at here, a lot of different spaces to write different things, and I didn't know how they were going to work out for me. But as I've been into them, I've been using them now for about a week, and so far so good. I'm really liking them. So let's take a look here and see. So this is April. I do just a little bit of decorating on the outside cover. When we go in, flip this open, you'll see a monthly chart here where you can just keep track of really whatever you want. I've got some different things that I just want to make sure that I'm doing on a regular basis. So you can jot those tasks down or items here, and then it has the days across the top, and you can just check it off as you go through. If you open this up a little bit further, you'll see you've got your monthly calendar here. One thing that I've had to adjust to is the fact that this calendar, instead of going horizontally like you are used to seeing, it does go vertically. A little bit different, but I am getting used to it. Over here in the middle is just a reminder section. So anything that you might have, anything that you might be big that's happening during the month that you might not necessarily have space to write in here, you can put it in this section here. Then you've got a section for more objectives. Again, you can really just use this space for whatever you want. At the moment, I'm just using it to take some notes on how these new inserts are working for me and what I might want to do differently the next month. Again, here on this side is some extra space to write whatever you'd like. Okay, so I didn't start using this until let's see here, Sunday the 12th. That was the first day. But the first week is actually here, week 16. So this is my weekly insert. I'm going to take this paper clip off of here. And again, what's most important this week is the title here, but you can really use it for whatever. So that's what I'm using, and different things that you want to keep track of during the month. When I open this up, you have a weekly view. So you have your days over here on the left, and then just a section here to write whatever. I am using this now to keep track of health and fitness. So the exercise that I'm getting on a regular basis, or trying to get on a regular basis. So I'm using my weekly section for health and fitness tracking, because you'll see in just a second where I can keep track of appointments and stuff. Over here on the right hand side is another chart similar to the monthly chart that we saw here. We have one that's weekly. So there is some overlap, but not always. Just things that I want to make sure that I'm focusing on this week and keeping track of. So then we move over to your planning chart. It does say it leaves an empty line here, so you can use this to plan whatever. I use it for my meal planning and my grocery list. It's what I've seen a lot of people do, but really you could use it to track just about anything you wanted. And then we move into the daily pages. I've got one page per day. I thought, this is a lot of space. What in the world am I going to put in here? But for the first week, it's been working. So up here at the top, I am trying to keep track of the weather and how I felt overall the day. Underneath of here in this section, I just try to keep track of something, write down something that makes me happy, whether it's a quote or something fun that's happening that day. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe I'm expecting something good in the mail. This is my happy section, this first thing here, whatever makes me happy. Down underneath of that, I'm using that as my to-do list. And then over here on the right-hand side, that does go from 1 a.m. to 12 p.m. So this is where I'm keeping track of my appointments. And I don't usually have a lot of appointments, so just anything that I do throughout the day. And this is what my other days look like this week. So I do a little bit of decorating. No color coding whatsoever. I am trying to keep to a pastel-y colored theme in this planner. May or may not stick, but that's just kind of what I'm trying to do. Here's yesterday. This is yesterday, and then this is today. This is just a little sticky note, and I took my Studio L2E stamps and just stamped on it and made it like a little running errand list. And then here's some extra space for notes, and this is where next week will start. So here's my weekly pages where I'm going to track my food and exercise, here and here, my weekly chart, my meal planning and my shopping list, and then this will be my daily pages. I usually do the daily pages, I'll fill them in the morning, and then again at night. So things I know I've got going on and things I've got to do, and then I'll go back in the evening, kind of reflect on my day and see what else I can add on there. This little flag up here just simply marks the weekend. As I'm going through the week, I always think of things that I want to do on the weekend. So I just put this page flag here so I can easily flip to it, and then I just take it off and move it to the next week as needed. So these daily, monthly, weekly, and daily pages do take up a lot of space. So I've only got 1 month, so I've only got April daily and weekly pages in here. Once we get to the end of April, then I'll take them out. But I'll leave the month of April. I'll leave the monthly page. You can see I've got May, up here, and I've got May, June, and July with little sticky tabs. I've decorated. I have this, I'm going to do a no spend in May, and I found this Project Life card, so I kind of just stuck it there as a reminder. Here's June, just a little bit of decorating there, and here's July. My birthday's in July, so we went with the cupcake theme. So that's my calendaring and my agenda section. Like I said, at first it seemed like a lot of space, a lot of overwhelming. What in the world am I going to use all of this for? But been through 1 week and it's working pretty good. I do have this little card holder here, which I'm still working on. Picture my kitty cat, and then a cupcake bookmark here. But I've got some other things that I'd like to stick in here. This next section is my to-do section. So I've just got some sticky notes and a sticky note with some notes on it. This list here is more my long-term list, things that I want to get done that are going to take a little bit more time, but don't necessarily have to be done by a certain date or time. Here are my project planning pages. I got these from Miss Trenchcoat Alexis, and I really like her pages. There's a section for the goal, description, the date it's due, resources, and action steps. So these have been really handy for me. And then I've got some others here with project ideas on it, things I want to do, but obviously haven't done them yet, but I have the list there for when I'm ready to jump into those. So that's my project section with a little tab here. The next section is notes. So it's really just anything that I want to write down. So here I've got quotes that I see that I like and might want to come back to. Here is a recipe for a natural spa treatment, because I do like to have my pamper evenings from time to time. Planner notes. This is some instructions on I'm learning how to edit photos using PicMonkey.com. So these are some instructions on how to do that. The next section is my lists. So this list here is to keep track of my online orders, which you can see I'm about to need a new page there. This is my planner wish list. So I've got my tab here. Gift ideas, movies I want to see, songs to check out, books to read, things to learn, travel wish list, places I've been, my favorite stores, places I like to shop. This here is something that I made, and it's made from one of the file folders from the Target Dollar Spot, and it's double-sided and it opens here. And what I do in here is I keep my passwords and my account information, and then this is my personal information here. So it's not kind of willy-nilly just floating around in here. It's somewhat covered up, so you kind of have to go and look for it, just in case. You know, all my password notes and so forth are kind of encrypted, so it would be difficult to figure out, you know, kind of what they are, but I know it's not the safest thing to carry around with you, but sometimes I just need reminders, so my notes and so forth help me to remember that. So they're kind of hidden inside this little folder here. These are my expense sheets in May. Starting in May, I'm going to start keeping track, trying to figure out where all my money goes using the Filofax expense sheets. And then behind that, I just have my bill tracker. This also came from Pinterest. You write down what the bill is, the date it's due, and you just check it off once you've paid it. My next section is my goals and routines. This is the section that probably needs the most work. I've got a lot to do in here because I'm still trying to figure out and develop a routine and what I want it to look like and how I work those daily tasks into my schedule. So this is the 2015 goals that Alexis, Miss Trenchcoat, put out. I just like it. It's pretty and it has a lot of great thoughts and quotes on it, so I like to see that. I also have the ultimate list here, which came from Pinterest, I believe. I have a goal planning sheet here from Alexis, which clearly I haven't filled out yet, but it breaks down your goals short-term by month, mid-term by quarter, and then long-term 6 months or more. And then I have a weekly to-do sheet, so things that I want to accomplish on each day. I also plan to create a weekly to-do as well as a monthly to-do, and I'll stick it in this section. Here is my last tab that I'm really just using as a dashboard right now, where I have some sticky notes and keep some page flags. I have a line guide that comes in and out that's been laminated. I don't use it a whole lot, but it's here as if I need it, and it kind of serves as a page protector as well in the end. Here in the back I have a picture of my boyfriend and I. I'm holding it on there with a Kate Spade clip. A couple things I have in here. This is just a clear plastic pocket that I found. I don't remember where I found it, but thought it would be good for something. So I just stuck these cute little sheets of paper in there now until I figure out what I want to do with it. This is my gratitude journal. Each day I just write a teeny tiny little bit about what's going on that day, things I'm thankful for. I'm a little behind. I don't do it every day. I would really like to, so I need to make sure I get back on the ball and keep up with that. And then this is just my boyfriend's work schedule I keep here. So that's it. That's everything I have in my planner. It's really working out for me. Like I said, I have tried so many different planners, so many different setups, so many different inserts, and I finally think I have found something that is working for me. So I'm going to keep up with this for a while, see where it goes, and hopefully it'll take off and I'll be able to stick with it. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Any questions, comments, feedback, definitely welcome that down below in the comments, and I will see you all soon shortly with another video. Have a great day. Bye.